Alright guys, we are doing a very quick Jordan Garber Now post-show. Something very short and of course very sweet here. I don't know if Facebook sees me blurry there. Hope not. Let me know. Keep me updated. I won't be on here long anyways. Just a quick post-show. I wanted to recap the Merric and Petey Brown interview. Overall, I thought the show was okay. I thought it went really well. I just need, we had a great amount of listeners, which was okay. A bit on the average side. I feel that I was a little frustrated during tonight's episode when, for the first part, we were sitting at 50 people for the first 17 minutes, and then for the next 10 minutes, we were still stuck at 50, resulting the overall show in, let's say, over 150 listeners tonight. It's not what I was looking for. It's something that I feel that 150 listeners is something that I can easily overcome. And I feel that I need some more support here. I obviously receive enough support. I like everybody who tunes in each and every day. But let's face it, every wrestling podcaster, they can't compare. They can't compare to this. So I really can't, I'm not trying to sit here and be egotistical, but I sit here week and fucking week after week again, getting numbers and getting fucking headline interviews, and you're going to listen to Joe Blow's podcast, or this podcast. And that's okay. It's your own loss, because you're sitting there and you're gonna be uneducated by wrestling. Literally uneducated by other people. And that's alright. Like, I respect that. Everybody can listen to what they want to listen to here. But I'm just saying, 150 listeners, come on, man. We can do way fucking better than that shit. So, I'm gonna say that I'm a little PO'd a little bit. Not really to the extreme. I think that kind of results more in terms of disappointment. But I feel that, like, fuck. 17 minutes runs into the show, momentum rolling, and then we're stuck at fucking 50 people for 10 minutes. When I fucking spam the shit out of this motherfucker. So, I'm not saying I'm angry. I'm not angry whatsoever. I'm just a little bit disappointed in some of the people here. Obviously not each and everybody. I've received multiple supports as well, but I feel that 150 is not acceptable. And I feel that with your guys' help and your guys' support, we can make 150 into 1,050. Because the other Sunday, we had 600 fucking listeners. So just because the news articles aren't there on that episode doesn't mean you just can't tune in. Look, come on, guys. What other wrestling podcast is going to offer what I have to offer? Has any other wrestling podcaster stepped in a fucking ring? Has they ever refereed? Have they ever wrestled a match? Have they ever reached the press while they've done those things? No. So I'm just saying, I'll contain myself. I'll just say this statement now. I'm very confident in when I say this. When it comes to wrestling podcasts, I'm probably one of the best out there right now. And the only reason why people don't believe that is because I haven't had that exposure yet. The press had to do that. But if the press keeps doing that, I'm obviously going to keep getting more exposure, and my show's going to get bigger whether you like it or not. So, I give you guys the choice. Take the time, tune in, listen to a real podcast, and if you don't, then that's fine, that's cool. But I'm not saying you're going to get really anything much better. However, I have loyal listeners each and every single week, and for that, it's greatly appreciated. And obviously, I'm going to say 90% of our listeners, you guys have been great. Thanks for tuning in to Jordan Garber Now tonight, and I cannot wait to bring you another big show next Sunday. And hopefully we can move those listeners up a bit, because I'm just trying to let facts be facts here, guys. I know what the fuck I'm doing, alright? I know what I'm doing. I've done this for a while. And I'm just saying that 150 listeners is comparable to me shitting in the morning. So, I'm pissed. But we'll let it slide. Next Sunday, we're going to have a huge fucking show. We're going to bring on Bobby Shank. We're going to bring on Ken Dang. We're going to bring on some great talent. And we're going to do some more giveaways. I'm still giving away an autographed 8x10 today. I'm giving away a bag next week, but show you want it, guys. Come on. Fuck. This is the wrestling podcast to listen to, and you guys know that. So once again, have yourselves a great day. Next week will be a huge turnout. I know this week was great too. 2 great interviews and more listeners piling up. And of course, Jordan Garber now, don't forget, we are looking for people to share some of our great sponsors in terms of shows. Absolutely, Kuro. You're more than welcome to join on again. Join on the show. I've seen you be in the business, so join. I'd love to have anybody on, anyone that shares the common interest here. It's not about names on podcasts. It's about stories. It's about memories. It's about, extending belief and kind of making people laugh at the same time. That's what wrestling's about. As a podcaster, I plan on just providing more great work to you guys, providing some more great interviews, and of course providing you guys a show every Sunday. I just feel that I want 150 to go way up for next week. But other than that, nothing more than a great episode here on Jordan Garber Now. Thank you everybody for tuning in from around the world, and you guys have yourselves a great rest of your night, and of course, please stay safe out there.